Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Micro Emblem. During the last part, I completed Chapter 17, which proved to be the most difficult chapter of them all to complete, mainly because of how many retries it took and how long it was, and the positioning of enemies. So now we're in Chapter 18, which is basically the final mainline chapter, provided you didn't unlock the bonus chapter. Which hopefully I did because I didn't lose any units, as I reset it every time, and I recruited everyone. Although I would think that we need one more Axe Knight, but oh well. We have 2 of every unit, excluding the Axe Knights or Raiders, so hopefully I didn't miss them. Maybe I'll actually recruit them in the final chapter. Okay, we have this large map where you have to take on this king, and the left and right are mirror images of each other. So, we have 2 choices of which path to go, but we have to take either left or right and go here in order to face the king. Thankfully, I think we can skip facing half the enemies because we only need to seize this in order to win. Seize it with the king. And we have all these walls, so it should make it a little bit easier. Okay, we have to first face these knights on the east side, so that's what I'll probably be doing. I'll send, I think, Sane and Kent over here. Naomi as well. And especially Lex. I'll leave an archer up and I'll also move the king up there to provide some cover fire. Bob can move over here because I'm worried that they'll start advancing on that front. Meanwhile, I'll hide Adam and the rest of the crew over there. Maybe get an archer here, get Natalie up there, and Carl up here. I just want to make sure that they won't advance on the left side, so I need to be a bit careful out there. But yeah, the enemy phases are going to be kind of long because there's so many enemies. Oh, and the king decides to move forward. Interesting. Thankfully though, because of all these walls, it really restricts movement of everyone and forcing them all into a one path. So there are going to be several choke points in this large castle. But I think I'll mainly focus on the right path, assuming enemies don't start charging in from the left side en masse. I think the first enemies will start moving up towards me, but I'm not too sure. Okay, they'll be moving up there, good. Okay, they're moving up there. Okay, as expected. And this is really where I wish I had a fast forward button. And a bench. I'll turn back on animations, mind you. Okay. Oh, where's my... Oh, there it is. First, let's try killing this archer. Wonderful. Get Lex up into the action. Get Natalie too to heal. And yeah, we'll take on those enemies on the west side. These will be advancing very soon as well, so I better get the rest of the crew in position. I'll keep an archer here just in case they start moving. Put Roger here, and put Doga here. I'll leave Bardet and Adam at the entrance of this castle. But yeah, any resets, especially near the end, are going to be really painful. I suppose that this level may actually take 2 parts, or end up as a 15-minute footage or 1 hour. Mainly as how cautious I'll become near the end. But at least these walls should restrict movement and prevent problems like enemies breaking through my lines, so we'll have more natural bottlenecks. Wonderful. Okay, as expected, they're moving up that butcher. Okay, Naomi needs to retreat soon. But yeah, having to scroll all across the map in order to move the enemy units is going to be kind of an issue. I really wish it was organized in a little bit more linear fashion so it didn't need to scroll all over the place. Crit. Yeah, I hate when that happens. And I pressed the... yeah, I hate when that happens too, when you press the wrong button. We need the king up ASAP. Saying gets to level up. Lex should survive another blow. Keyword being should. Yeah, that butcher is gonna do too much damage. I can't really send Bob safely there. And with that accuracy rate, yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. Okay, hopefully Lex won't die from another critical. After all, criticals are still dangerous regardless of what part of the weapon triangle you are on. Especially for any high damaging units. Like the armors, the butchers, and the raiders. Even the archers can be quite dangerous, especially if they can break through your lines. But I've already said as much as I can say about the game's mechanics and whatnot in previous parts, so unless there is some action on the enemy side or I have to do some tactics, I won't be speaking that much on this part. Because really I've said almost everything. I'll give my final closing thoughts on the game once we get to the bonus chapter. Ah, the king decided to move into archer's range. That's kind of strange. Well, I suppose I don't have any archers nearby, or rangers, so they can safely do that. And yeah, in this game, as you may have noticed in previous parts, or in previous castle sieges, rangers and archers can fire over the walls. The walls won't block them. At least I don't. Unless this stage is a little bit different. Okay, they took the bait. Okay, I think we're set for this turn. A lot of enemies are actually moving into this point, so I actually may want to get pull back one of my rangers and start at least sniping some of them. I know there's a healer nearby, but they'll start healing, but after all, I have infinite weapon durability in this game, so might as well use it for some extra experience. I will need it for the extra boss. After all, it seems like that, from what I've heard, the final boss is quite durable in terms of HP. I mean, they have a HP total that's greater than several units combined. But you'll know more when I unlock it, assuming I didn't miss anything by accident. Better finish this one off. Thank you, archers. That became almost a dangerous situation. Another reason why I wish there was a bench in this game. Bench as in so I can actually put my units behind if they're not really up to par. Mark needs some healing. I'm gonna have to spend several turns healing now. I wish I had another healer. I don't want to advance with Sane yet because it's a little bit too risky. And my Armor Knights are they're not high level enough, and I'm worried about the Raiders and the Butchers just slicing clean through their armor. At this rate, the Butchers are so strong, they almost have something like Armor Slayers. And of course, they're gone out of range because I have archers now. You know what? I'm gonna just hedge all my bets and just go to the right part. Otherwise, we're gonna keep running back and forth all the time, assuming they don't rush towards towards our starting position. In that case, I'll start moving everyone back just to be safe. As in, I'll move my weakest units on this corner, because I don't think there are ambush spawns in this game. Okay, he should advance if I put Sane over here. Lex can be over here. And I'll put Naomi here too as extra support. Okay, I think we're good. I'll move them to this side. Hopefully the enemies on the west won't just suddenly decide to move on the east side. It would make the chapter faster if I actually killed off the enemies on the west side, but I don't want to risk losing units right now. Having to split my force in half really would slow down the advance, especially with how risky some of the units are. If I had more raiders or cavaliers, I'd probably be able to make the advance better. And at least one or two more healers, but right now, not so much. After all, it just feels like I would really like to have class change Barley and Adam into, for example, healers, because it would be more useful in that way. There's one advancing in the west. I need to resolve that. They're gonna attack very soon, so I need to... Ross needs some healing. I'll need to get Kent back there. And Gordon. Meanwhile, this is going to die in the next turn, thanks to Mark. There we go. Mark really needs at least one more hit to level up. Naomi can take another blow. Okay, yeah, let's get Lex another level. And get Lex up there, get Sane a little bit closer to the action. Naomi should survive one more blow from the enemies. She's durable enough for that. I'll move my archer up there and start hiding at him on the southeast corner now, as it's safe enough. And let's move Ross over to this side. There are no rangers or archers on the middle of the castle, so I should be fine. I find it strange that the king is moving off of his throne. It would actually be safest if we stood on there. Although that's probably what he's going to do once I actually start advancing closer into the middle of part of the castle. Okay, he took the bait. I'll have to eliminate him now. He's too close. Yeah. Okay, good. Took the bait. I can't eliminate the soldier yet, so I'll just go after this knight. Naomi needs healing and now, so I'll have to give it to her. Yeah, the hit rate can leave things to be desired. Meanwhile, over here, we should be able to take several blows. Okay, we'll hide at him against these walls. Can't really move Jess up just yet. Perhaps we can move Doga in for extra support. He has enough defense to tank a few blows, I think. I don't want to move Cole up here because then this Cavalier may... Actually, no, the Cavalier won't make it. I'll move Cole up then. Oh, if only I can get a ranger to where the soldier is, or an archer so I can start sniping down those raiders. They're going to be kind of a pain to face when I start moving into the center of the castle. Okay, still going for Lex. Good. We should be able to kill him the next turn, provided everyone connects. Miss. Okay, let's blockade him here. Actually, let's try sniping it down and let the king finish the job. Good. Thank you, guaranteed hits. Pretty good level there. Oh, yeah, the king is at risk now with that armor knight. Personally, I'm not too worried just yet. Yeah, I'll say needs some healing. I'm gonna place Naomi here as a meat shield. Meanwhile, over here, we should be able to kill them provided that Gordon hits, which he does. Good job, Gordon. Yeah, our rangers have been quite the MVP ever since we got them. But the original MVPs of this run have been the Cavaliers by far. The King was too originally, but the Cavaliers have slowly outpaced them in terms of speed. Ross too, but, well, I wish I had more opportunities to level him up. And I shouldn't have neglected to level up Barde, as that would have made several stages faster, as right now he's really dead weight. And, yeah, in that matter, I think bonus experience would also smooth out the difficulty curve. Oh well, it's kind of more of the classic type games, so it's kind of understandable. But the main purpose, I would really like a bench, and maybe the ability to save anywhere, because some of these levels can stretch out to be really long, so... Like the original Fire Emblem games, well not original, I mean the GBA ones actually have the ability to at least save in the middle. And Lex is now so powerful he can actually attack like that. Wonderful. Let's attack this raider with our archers. Can we... oh no, we can't do that. We need Lex. Or we can... let's just use our king, because he has a guaranteed hit. Who needs it more? Lex isn't in danger, so we'll put this here. And we'll start moving our archers up so we can actually do some sniping damage. Meanwhile, move Bardet into the corner. Oh yeah, let's try moving up everyone else to the right side now. Hopefully no new enemies start spawning from the west side. From what I've seen from the previous 17 chapters of this game, there have been no ambush spawns at all, which is nice. That means less resets for me. And that healer's moving up. If he can move on that corridor, it'll make my life a lot simpler, as I can snipe him before we have to deal with them in that narrow corridor. In fact, it may be a good idea to place our archers on the right side so we can at least narrow down the enemies. Or tin them out. Okay, they're retreating there, so yeah, they're smart enough. Alright, let's start attacking this one. I'll keep it over there just in case something comes up. Move up Gordon here. And Ken can finally do some action on the right side. Sure, let's move Bob up and the rest of the Armor Knights. Armor Knights would be useful in this chapter, provided Butchers and Raiders weren't so ever-present. Well, I could snipe that soldier now. At least I think I'm in range, or Gordon is in range. Oh no. I need to move them out now. At least only one archer at a time can attack him from over the wall. Well, that soldier is going to die the next turn now. Move just out of there. Heal up. Pull back Kyle. Sure, let's kill this one off. Naming is level up, +1 speed, defense, and 2 HP. Wonderful. She's close to capping. I need to figure out a way how to lure them. Okay, I'll place them here and move them back here and get Lex over here. Next turn. Okay, they're deciding to just move over there, so... I'll have to move Gordon and the rest of the crew up there, and Sane needs some healing. So we'll have to do a direct frontal attack over here. Get Kent over there, and move Lex up into the action. And the king should be moving up pretty fast too. And we can move our archers nearby. Plus our healer will eventually get there. Stay away from the walls because there's this archer tracking us. We're probably going to be attacked by... okay, this one, and this one. And that healer is going to heal up one of their allies, of course. And yeah, not splitting up my forces on the west side is going to slow this round down a bit. But I'm just taking the cautious route. In fact, I'll probably ignore most of these enemies to prevent other problems. Mainly so I don't actually have to die and reset again. In fact, I'll probably skip fighting enemies on the west side if I can help it. Okay, those enemies have decided just to retreat then. Interesting. Okay, let's finish that. Let's finish off this healer. Let's try this again. Wonderful. And now we can finally take on this ranger. And get Lex close enough. And our healer is nearby, just in case of something cropping up. Well, the king will probably take retaliatory strikes from this archer. And I think that Butcher will finally decide to move up and attack our Cavalier. Oh, okay, that archer decided to stay put. Interesting. Okay, not going for our Cavalier then. Interesting. Well, even if they retreat, they can't heal themselves up anymore, so I'm not too worried. Unfortunately, they're on pillars, so that will slow it down a bit. However, we have the king here, so we can at least deal with these fast enough. By eliminating this butcher, specifically. And yeah, these pillars are kind of constricting movement. Yeah, archers, I'll keep them nearby, but I don't want to move them too far. Oh, and I forgot to move my healer up. No worries, I really need only one healer for now. In fact, if I actually level grinded my troops a little bit further and more evenly, I could have done a split front for the left and right, but I would actually need level 15 armor knights, and 2 soldiers specifically. But unfortunately I don't really have that, so yeah, that really isn't a safe option for me. But Sane and actually Kent as well are doing a wonderful job dodging everything. So many kudos to them. Let's take out this soldier. Let Sane do some damage here. He should be falling in the next turn. Mark, Yeah, Mark needs some healing. I'm not too worried about them escaping. I'm not too worried about Natalie even actually taking a hit either. Alright, they should be moving roughly to where we need them to be in the next turn or so. Oh yeah, I should put them on the pillars as well. Just in case. Okay, going for the king as expected. So it was a good idea to heal him up. Okay, Gordon. Sure, let's actually try doing this. Gordon gets a level up, same as Naomi. Wonderful. He needs healing now. Guaranteed hit over there. And a crit. Now they're dead. Yeah, Lex needs to get at least one hit there. He needs to level up soon. At least he gets a ton of experience from each blow, though. One more heal needed there. Mark needs... yeah, he needs it too. This archer is going to start moving up soon. I'm going to place Naomi here as it'll just go for her. Stop. Okay. And yeah, move Sane up here just in case. We should be able to heal up the king and our other Cavalier up in the next turn. But just look at this. We almost cleared the right column and it already took about 30 minutes. If I have to retry it this time, I'll probably get back to this point in another 30 and yeah, this stage is going to take an hour if you don't split up your troops. Even more if you want to actually clear out all the enemies, which I probably may or may not do. Sure, I may deal with some of the enemies on the left side, but other than that, I'll probably ignore them. I don't want to take the risk of critting. So I'll just put them close by and move up Kent and the rest of the crew. Gordon should be healed up to full now, so I'll move him up there. This is so congested, so risky. I don't really like putting units like this up here. Oh, Mark. Oops. No worries, I'll just heal up Mark in the next turn. Interesting enough, in this game we didn't actually have any magic units, or any units who can actually cross oceans or lakes, or any units that can actually fly, as all units in this game are actually affected by terrain in some way. No units can ignore terrain, basically. I just found that to be an interesting thing, because even the original Fire Emblem games actually had Pegasus Knights, or Pegasus Knights. It appears the AI is also playing very cautiously as well, so I can at least take out these archers. And because we have paladins, I don't need to worry about retaliations that much. However, it pays to be safe. So let's heal up the king and start moving him up a bit closer to the action. Yeah, this is quite congested. The final corridors on the right and left side are going to be quite congested as well. No question about that. Yeah, those soldiers are going to be running now, and that butcher is going to be trying to race towards us. Yeah, some of the classes I really would like in this game are Sword Knights, and probably Pegasus Knights, if you ask me. Somehow he dodged. Okay, that soldier's dead now. That Cavalier will move up soon. Huh. I think this is a good point to get the king in position. Yeah, that's as far I'll put my archer. Especially with the Cavalier. I don't want to risk a stray crit. It's reaching the point where enemies can at least semi-reliably crit about 45%. No enemies can crit about more than 20% of the time, thankfully, excluding the kings. Which is interesting, which makes the kings sort of like the Myrmidon units of this game. Or the assassins, but we don't have thieves in this game, nor do we have chests or doors. Oh, wonderful. We can actually snipe this one. Can't kill it off just yet. But we can do something like this. I can attack here. Should get a healer ASAP now. Move Gordon up there. And then, my other one, and kill off this butcher. Now immediately move up my other units so I can actually do a better offensive. Hopefully Gordon won't die in this turn. Pray for no stray crits. I really need to see the formula for how enemies can actually crit you. From what I know, I think it's something to do with a combination of hit and mainly luck. Oh, no. That's what I was talking about. If they focus on him, I'm going to have to reset and I'll be back in about an hour. Hour my time, but in footage, it'll probably be just a few seconds. Oh, good, good. He retreated. Wonderful. If he just went for it, this may have been game over immediately. Saying needs healing now. Gord. I can pull back this. Oh. Wonderful.